And I continue to wait for summer. Come on, man. What is the deal with summer this year? Man, am I getting frustrated. So just a quick note today. I just had an interesting experience while I was running, and that was that as I was running, I listened to the music on my MP3 player, and as I was running today, a song came on that starts with the sound of marching, like armies marching. And just as that song came on, and that part of that song is pretty quiet, so it's just the marching, there's no other instrumentation. And as that song came on, I ran past somebody who was power walking, and her footsteps were at the exact same beat as my song. And I just thought, ooh, spooky! And it gave me goosebumps just because it was just so coincidentally on beat, or like on the beat. So the goosebumps, in turn, gave me this weird feeling of power, and I got more energy from it, and it made me run faster, pardon, and harder. And it just got me thinking about power and how it really is everywhere if you know how to tap into it. I mean, I remember years ago I was running on the seawall, and this guy rode up beside me on a bike and said, "Wow, I've seen you doing this for so many years now, and I always, you're always so fit, and I always see you, but I'm always walking, but now I'm on my bike, so I thought I'd say hi." It was really weird. He just wanted to give me props for being out there as often as I was, and it freaked me out a little bit because I thought, gee, am I really that sort of predictable that someone could track me down and pull up beside me on their bike? Anyway, I guess his point was he's just seen me for so many years. But anyway, the fact that he did that made me feel energetic and powerful, and gave me more energy. It made me want to run faster because now I know this dude's watching me. And same deal with hill sprints one day. A couple of gentlemen that I know from the beach in the summertime that I'd spoken to, they said, "We see you doing those hill sprints thing. We know what you're doing." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, what am I doing?" So they proceeded to tell me the principles of HIIT, high intensity interval training, and I was like, "Yeah, that is what I'm doing. Wow, that's really cool that you guys know all about that already." And so later in the winter, I was doing hill sprints, and I saw them going for a little walk, and they're just like, "Hey, how you doing? Enjoy your hill sprints." And I was like, "Hey, thanks, guys." And that gave me a little bit of power as well. It's just kind of like this fun little thing that makes you feel good. And I always use stuff like that just to like totally just tap into it and feel the power and feel the energy and just go for it. So I just wanted to point that out, that when you're out there and you're feeling like something the cat dragged in, or you're feeling like a beaten old down plow horse, which I know I'm very familiar with that feeling, to try and, there's other things too, like just sunshine sometimes. I can be running on a cloudy day and the sun will break through the clouds, and it's just like, there it is, power, and I can just run harder because I can feel the power behind that sunshine coming down on me. So, when you're feeling a bit dragged out, and just look around for something that gives you power. The sound of birds chirping in the trees if you're not wearing an MP3 player. For me, I don't think the colors blue and green do clash. They don't clash, because I've never seen anything more beautiful than a beautiful leaf-filled tree against a blue sky. And just looking at that scenery gives me power. It's just like, oh, it's so beautiful, and it makes me want to run harder just looking at the scenery, or the water, the ocean that I run beside all the time. So take a look around you. There's power. If you're feeling beat, take a look around. There's power there to tap into and make your workout even better. That's all I had to say today. So thanks for listening to my ramblings, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.